Welcome back to Old Charles. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Dutch coinage. Specifically, we're uncovering the story, value, and hidden gems behind the 1950 Netherlands 5-cent coin. Is this small coin just pocket change, or a rare collectible worth keeping? Let's find out. 1950 Netherlands 5-cent coin. History, rarity, and value. Before we get into the value, let's take a trip back in time to understand the context of this coin. The year is 1950. World War II has ended just a few years earlier, and the Netherlands is slowly rebuilding its economy. During this period, Queen Juliana was reigning as the monarch. Having ascended to the throne in 1948, the Royal Dutch Mint was producing coins that reflected both tradition and national identity. The 5-cent coin, also known as the stuver in Dutch, played an important everyday role in the lives of the people. This coin continued a long legacy of stuvers that had existed since the 15th century, but the 1950 version came with some very unique post-war characteristics. Visual, archival images of the Netherlands in the 1950s, Queen Juliana, and minting machines. Let's talk about the physical features of the 1950 Netherlands 5-cent coin. Material ***. This coin was made of nickel, giving it a silvery look. Weight ***. Approximately 3.5 grams diameter, around 17 millimeters. Edge ***. Plain, smooth edge. Obverse side ***. Features a stylized number 5 with the word cent beneath, and 2 small ears of wheat, a nod to agriculture and peace. Reverse side ***. You'll see the Dutch royal crown at the top, with the year 1950 flanking either side of it, and at the bottom, the letter J, representing Mintmaster J.W. van den Berg. It's a clean, modernist design, typical of Dutch post-war coins. Visual, close-up photos or animations of both sides of the coin with arrows pointing to design elements ***. Now, how rare is this coin? In 1950, the Royal Dutch Mint produced approximately 20 million of these coins. So, in terms of mintage, it's not considered rare by default. However, finding one today in uncirculated or mint condition is much harder. After decades of use and the eventual discontinuation of the coin, many were melted, lost, or heavily worn. So the condition plays a huge role in its value today. Visual, chart showing mintage numbers from 1948 to 1955 with the 1950 coin highlighted. Here comes the part everyone's been waiting for. How much is the 1950 Netherlands 5-cent coin worth today? If your coin is in circulated condition with moderate wear, it's typically worth between $0.10 to $0.50 USD. If you have a coin in very fine or extra fine condition, it might be worth around $1 to $2 USD. For uncirculated or mint condition coins, especially if graded professionally, these can fetch $5 to $15 USD, or even higher depending on market demand. Coins with errors, like off-center strikes, double dies, or misprints, can be far more valuable, sometimes over $30 or more, depending on rarity. Values may vary depending on where you're selling, whether on eBay, coin shows, or collector forums. Visual, comparison table showing condition versus value range, with sample listings from eBay ***. Here are some tips if you're looking to collect or sell your 1950 Netherlands 5-cent coin ***. Check the condition carefully ***. Cleaned or damaged coins lose value. Avoid polishing, it might make the coin shine, but collectors prefer original patina. Store properly. Use coin flips, capsules, or albums to avoid scratches. Consider grading. If your coin looks pristine, having it graded by a company like NGC or PCGS could increase its market value. And remember, sometimes, it's not just the value, it's the story behind the coin that makes it truly special. So, whether you found this coin in your grandfather's drawer or picked it up at a flea market, the 1950 Netherlands 5-cent coin is a great piece of post-war European history. It may not make you rich, but it definitely enriches your collection. To fully understand the significance of the 1950 Netherlands 5-cent coin, we must go back to a time of great change and recovery. The early 1950s, World War II had ended just 5 years earlier. The Netherlands, like much of Europe, was left devastated. During the German occupation from 1940 to 1945, the Dutch economy and infrastructure were severely disrupted. But by 1950, the country was gradually rebuilding, economically, politically, and socially. In 1948, Queen Juliana took the Dutch throne, following the abdication of her mother, Queen Wilhelmina. Her reign symbolized a fresh start and hope for post-war generations. It was under Queen Juliana's early reign that the 1955 cent coin was minted. This coin, often called the stuver, had long been part of Dutch currency. The word stuver dates back to the 15th century, originally referring to a small silver coin. Over the centuries, its material and design evolved, but it remained a vital part of daily Dutch life. The 1950 issue marked a post-war modernization of Dutch coinage. While the stuver once had historical ties to colonial wealth and maritime trade, the 1950 design was simpler, more symbolic, showing a stylized number 5, ears of wheat, and the royal crown, a subtle nod to both tradition and peace. This coin was minted by the Koninklijke Nederlandse Munt, Royal Dutch Mint, in Utrecht, one of the oldest active mints in the world. The mint mark on this coin, a small fish, and the J below the crown identify the mintmaster at the time, J.W. van den Berg. Ultimately, this small 5-cent coin captures a unique moment in Dutch history: post-war resilience, royal transition, and national recovery. When it comes to determining the value of any coin, including the 1950 Netherlands 5-cent, condition is everything. Coins are graded based on their physical state, which ranges from heavily worn to perfectly preserved. Let's break down the most common grades you'll come across. Moderate wear is visible, but key design elements like the crown, date, and text are still clear. Value: around $0.30 to $1.00 USD, only light wear on the highest points. Details remain sharp, with a slight luster still visible. Value: could reach $1.50 to $3.00 USD. Minimal signs of wear, mainly on the highest surfaces. Most original mint luster remains. Value: often ranges from $3 to $5 USD. 5. Uncirculated / mint state, MS. *** description. No signs of circulation. The coin looks freshly minted, with full luster and sharp details. Value: could go from $6 up to $15 or more, especially if slabbed by a grading company like NGC or PCGS. Never clean your coin, even if it looks dirty. Cleaning can actually decrease its value significantly because collectors prefer the original patina and wear. Keep coins stored in airtight capsules or acid-free flips to protect them from further damage. Show side-by-side images of the 1955-cent coin in good, fine, EF, and uncirculated conditions. Display grading scales from professional services like NGC or PCGS. Include animations or arrows pointing out worn details versus sharp features. So, if you've got a 1950 Netherlands 5-cent coin lying around, take a closer look. A small difference in condition could mean a big difference in value.